Dad's favorite jacket. You shouldn't be wearing it. Take it off. Dad! Dad!
Oh, we were worried about you.
How come my dad isn't here? Where is he?
Well, well, well. But gee, I don't know why I'm so surprised. I mean, when are you two not together?
I cannot believe you'd even have the nerve to say so.
No, boy, I was sure you told me that you were here alone. Did you come down here all by yourself?
Yes, that is the truth, Max.
Oh, really? What is this supposed to be then? A ghost? Is this another one of those ghost lovers? Gee, funny, it feels real.
That's it, Max. Final warning, you will never touch me again.
Maybe we all just need to go our separate ways, because I know that I've done nothing except make you all think about things you probably wish you never even heard of since I've been here, so I'm leaving. And for me anyway, there are no hard feelings. Just a lot of regrets. Goodbye.
David, don't go, please.
Then you want me to stay here in Landview?
Yes.
Well,
Then you do believe that I'm your brother?
Well, come on, David.
No, look. You either do or you don't. It is that simple, okay? Because I don't need all this constant questioning and testing. The last thing I need are sisters who don't trust me or believe me. The only reason that I came forward with this evidence, the only reason I came here in the first place was because I did not want to see Dorian Lord put to death for a crime she didn't commit.
I've just come from Judge Hawthorne's chambers. He's made a decision about your verdict. He's agreed.
I'm going to get a new trial. I knew it. I'm going to get a new trial.
No, Dorian, no. There's not going to be a new trial.
Why not? Nora, why can't I have a new trial?
There's not going to be a new trial. Not for you.
I put on your daddy's coat because I was very cold. I didn't think that he would mind.
Yes, he would mind. Dad! Dad!
Sweetie, he's out looking for you.
I better go find him.
Hey, wait a minute, Al. I think we should stay here, in case he calls. Look, you don't want to miss those fireworks out at the fairgrounds, do you? And those rides. Man, I love scary rides, don't you? And the fireworks, the louder they are, the better they are. That's what I think. How about you? What do you think?
I hate fireworks. Last year, CJ and I were messing around with firecrackers, and that's when we fell in that hole.
Oh, yeah, that was so scary.
You weren't even there. Luna was. My dad saved us, and Luna helped him get out. Now she wants us to come home with her.
Well, that's real sweet how you feel about Luna, but she's probably on her way back to Landview.
You liar.
Now, don't be mean, sweetie. How about I fix us a big old glass of lemonade? I'm not much of a cook, but I can fix a killer glass of lemonade. How about that? You like that? Be right back.
I know where Luna's staying, and I'm going to get her.
Oh, no, honey. I think you should stay here. Your dad will come home pretty soon, and he'll tell you the same thing. Luna's going back to Landview. And it's too far to go back to that motel anyway.
Then I'll bring my pony.
Al, do you like yours extra sweet? Al?
You listen to me, Max Holden. I did tell you the truth. I did come down here on my own. Cord just got here a few minutes ago. But you know what? I thank the goddess he is here because I sure do need his help.
Oh, help, huh? I bet.
Help with you, Max.
Wait, maybe we need to clarify the rules here. The help rules. Because I'm a little mixed up. It's okay for Cord to come 2,000 miles to help you out, but Blair tries to help me and it's the end of the world?
Well, Blair helped you get deeper in debt, pal.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she helped you commit adultery. That's what she helped you with.
Well, you stand there next to him and say this.
I am not sleeping with Cord, and you know it.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Max, for God's sake.
And if you don't know that's true, then I want you to get out of here right now. I want you to get out of here. What are you doing here anyway?
I came here looking for Al. I thought maybe you got a hold of him and you're trying to turn him against me a little more.
I haven't seen Al. Is he... He hasn't been here. Where is he?
You better not be trying to cover up.
Is he missing, Max? You think he's run away. That's what you're looking for.
He's not missing. I know you think I'm incapable of taking care of him, but I'm not. If he's not here, he's still with Juanita Hawk. I'll go over there and pick him up. I'll leave you perfect people to do whatever you perfect
You're not
people...
going anywhere.
Oh, no?
No. You're gonna sit right here and you're gonna talk to Luna. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna find Al, and then I'm gonna bring him over here, and then I'm going back to Landview, all right? You know, listen to what she's got to say. You owe her that much at least. All right, go ahead. Tell him.
Tell me what?
Why don't you tell him what I said, all right? That's a good place to start. And you take it from there, Luna. Good luck, huh? However it turns out.
All right. I'm listening.
David, I'm sorry, but you have to be patient with us. I mean, I'm not saying that we will never believe that you're our brother. And for one thing, you've certainly made it very clear you're not here looking for money.
Tina, are you okay?
This is all very overwhelming, to have her entire past turned upside down like this. I mean, I've had a few weeks to adjust to it, and I still find it very difficult to accept.
And me? I mean, me. I just heard about this. How do you think I feel? She was my mother. And you come to town and you tell me she murdered our father? She murdered Victor? I can't think about this. I can't take it. I'm gonna go get the kids ready and send them off with Kevin.
Well, Tina...
Vicky, maybe you're right. She just needs time. I think that's what everybody needs. You're right, there's a lot to sort through. Even more for her. I came here to right a wrong, and that's done. Now, you and Tina deal with that however you have to. I know who I am, and I know what the truth is.
Well, I hope that I will know it soon, too. In the meantime, I hope that you will stay in Landview, if it's possible. I'm not making you any promises, and we can't have any expectations. Hope you understand that.
Oh, well, it's funny. I'm hoping the same thing. I only came here because an innocent life was at stake. Now, once Dorian is set free, I intend to move on.
Hi.
Hi. Couldn't help but overhear what you just said, Mr. Vickers, and it sounds like you meant it. Dorian's released, then you're out of here?
Absolutely.
Well, then I guess you just better start packing. Because the district attorney just dropped all charges against Dorian after Judge Hawthorne granted her a new trial.
Dorian is free?
As a bird. Thanks to you.
Hank doesn't want a new trial. He's got a signed confession from Irene Clayton in her diary, and he's lost his eyewitness.
What do you mean? Has Ethel Crawford taken back her statement against me?
No, Dorian, Ethel Crawford is dead. She died of a heart attack 3 weeks ago. So with no eyewitness and all this new evidence, the DA has declined to open up the case and start a retrial.
Does this mean what I think it means?
Well, your conviction has been rescinded. All you have to do is sign these papers, and you're free to go. Dorian, you're a free woman.
No one really knew Beth all that well, but they still can't explain why it happened so fast. She just died. Jason's a total mess.
Yeah, like a lot of people are coming down with this flu, and it's really weird, you know?
I've got a reporter at the hospital full time. And he thinks something weird is going on, all right. Something the hospital doesn't want to talk about.
Whoa. I don't like how that sounds.
I don't either. That's why I'm making sure the banner stays on top of this thing. Just in case there's something going on that we all ought to know about.
Alex?
Right.
These are Cord and Tina's two kids. This is CJ, Sarah. Say hi to Alex, you two.
Hi.
You got a boy still.
Well, it does sound like that, doesn't it? My real name is Alexandra.
That's pretty.
So are you.
Now, everybody knows why we're here today, right, kids?
It's the 4th of July.
Yep. But it's also a party for Alex and me. We're engaged to get married, so I brought plenty of fireworks tonight. And I tell you, I enjoy nothing more than having you kids around, just raising all kinds of hell. Makes me feel young.
Among other things.
Oh.
Now, I want you both to know, well, feel free not to call me great-grandma. Alex will be fine. What?
I'm getting married too.
You are?
I'm getting married to Al Holding as soon as he gets back from Texas.
Wow. Well, don't you think you're a little too young to be getting married?
Well, you are too.
Well, aren't you sweet? Do you really think I'm too young to get married, honey?
That's what everybody says. And you're way too young for Grandpa Asa. Yeah, they said that he lost his marble.
Welcome to the family, Alex.
Well, what do you think, honey? Are they the best?
Yes. And unique.
Oh, Vicky Bo, thank you for finally coming.
Sorry, we are a little late. I had an emergency. Would you excuse me? I need to borrow my children for a few minutes.
What's up?
Well, there's something you need to know, and I want you to hear it from me.
Well, Vicky, is this something we're all going to hear sooner or later involving the family?
Yes, I guess it is. And I guess it is going to involve all of us. Excuse me.
Dorian is getting off scot-free?
How?
Well, this man, David Vickers, he came forward with evidence that we simply didn't have before.
What kind of evidence, Mom?
And if Dorian didn't kill Victor, who did?
Irene Clayton.
Irene, your old roommate from college?
And David Vickers claims that Irene was his mother.
Wait, I thought Irene Clayton was Aunt Tina's mother.
Yes, she was. That's right.
Well, then that means that Tina and David are...
Brother and sister.
Right. There's more, okay? David Vickers also claims that Victor Lord was his father.
Now, that would make him your brother and our uncle.
Possibly,
Holy smokes.
What?
Look who just got out of jail.
Oh, it's Tina. She just got in from California.
Who's the guy with her? A new boyfriend?
No, believe me, that's not her boyfriend.
No, he better not be.
Well, then who is he?
His name's David Vickers. He says that he's her brother. And Vicky's too.
He's their what?
David, would you excuse us, please? This won't take long.
I hope not, since I don't know anybody else.
Vic, I can explain.
Have you lost your mind, Tina? You can't bring him here. He doesn't belong here. This is for family and friends.
You know, out that door and down the corridor is the door to the death chamber. The first time they brought me to this visiting room, one of the guards pointed it out. And I started shaking. She laughed at me. So later, at night in my cell, when it was dark, I started practicing in my mind how was I going to be able to take that long walk when the day came without shaking, without shedding a tear, and without betraying a single emotion?
You don't have to take that walk now.
Yeah. So let's see. That way was the death chamber in this door, the one you came through. It's freedom.
That's wide open.
Thanks to you.
No, not just thanks to me. There are a lot of people you gotta thank. There's a lot of people you owe. Like Vicky. Dorian? Did you hear me?
What? Yeah. I owe Vicky a great deal.
All right, I'll play. What did Cord say to you?
He said you didn't deserve me.
Mm-hmm. And did he tell you who is good enough to deserve you? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with bored.
Cord deserves any woman alive. Best man you ever met. Those are your words.
You know, things change.
Some things don't. It's not all he told me.
Go to town.
He told me you love me like you never loved any other woman. He said that we belong together. And he believes we're going to find our way back to each other.
He does he?
That's what he believes.
What about you? What do you feel?
I'm going to tell you the truth, Max. It's real hard to feel your love these days. But I still believe that it's there, I guess. I guess I always will.
Listen, Luna.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oops.
We don't have to answer that.
Oh, yeah, we do. We can't leave the finest man that ever breathed, Cord Roberts, out there standing in the sunset.
Dad!
Where the heck did you come from?
I rode Sam my pony. Well, I passed Cord on the road, and he told me what room you guys were in.
Hey.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, sugar. You're quite a sight.
I knew you didn't go back to Landview.
You took your horse all the way from the ranch to here?
Yeah, it was a cinch.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't want you to ever do that again. Is that understood?
Sure. Now that we're back together again.
What?
That's why you and Dad are here, right? We're all gonna be together again, aren't we, Dad? Dad?
Naughty Pine Motel? Yes, I was wondering. I know that this is going to sound really strange, but have you by any chance seen a little boy on a pony? He's about 8 years old. His name... Oh, you have? Oh, and he's there. He's safe. Oh, thank God. See, he was visiting one of your guests, Luna Moody. And oh, no. Don't ring a room. But is Cord Roberts visiting? He just walked by your desk about an hour ago. No, please, no messages. That's just great. Thank you. Well, Max, you are just gonna love walking in on your wife with your best friend. Coming! Cord! What are you doing here?
Well, you invited me down here. Remember that, Blair? You told me to hightail it down here to Sweetwater so I get Luna and take her back home before she makes a fool out of herself. You remember that?
Right. But what are you doing here? You should be on a plane with Luna. Back to Landview.
Oh, long story, believe me. But don't worry about it. You're not going to miss a single detail. I'm going to fill you in on everything. I promise you that. But you're going to be a little too busy here right now because you got some packing to do. Because there have been some big changes in the plans.
Whose plans?
Well, your plans, Blair. See, Luna's not the one who's leaving town. You are.
No, I am not.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you won't bet.
No, Vicky, you don't understand. That's why I thought he should come, because it is a family party.
That means you think...
No, I don't know what to think. After I sent the kids over here, I started thinking, hey, why not? And so then I ran into David, and I thought, just invite him. Don't look at me like that. You know, and so I just want to find out whatever I can about him. So I figured by inviting him, I could, you know, like, just ask questions. Doesn't that make sense?
Look, if I'm causing a problem here...
No, you're not. No problem at all. I think we should talk on the terrace. Don't you think that's a good idea?
Sure.
That'll work. Vicky, I'll talk to you later.
I don't care what this David character claims. Dorian murdered Victor Lord, and that is what I believe.
You're not going to get any argument, Paul, not from this group.
I don't know, Clint. This guy's evidence holds up. According to her own written confession, Irene Clayton killed Victor. I had it checked out twice. The diary is real, and it's very convincing.
I already read the diaries. That's not what I asked, David. I asked if you believe Mom killed Victor.
I guess I do. Look, it's hard to say, it's hard to think. But how can I not believe it?
How? If she's supposedly your mother, if you believe that she's your mother...
Tina, she killed him. You cannot run away from that, and neither can I. God knows from everything I've heard about the man, he probably drove her to do it. And as far as me branding our mother a murderer, Tina, I sat on that evidence as long as I could. Somebody was about to be executed for a murder they didn't commit. I had to come forward. Dorian is innocent. What else could I do?
Do you guys believe this clown Vic is who he says he is? Victor Lord's son by Irene Clayton?
That's not for us to decide, Paul.
It's Vicky and Tina's decision, Paul.
I just hope he's telling the truth. I hate to see Vicky going through all this upset for nothing. I keep wondering, when is she finally going to be able to get some peace?
I keep wondering about something too, Clint. I keep wondering when you're going to stop fretting over some woman who's going to marry another guy.
All right, I'll give up. I'll ask. How do you feel?
Fine, why?
I'm talking about Dorian being free. I can only assume that you believe David Vickers.
Please don't assume anything. You know, I feel quite numb about the whole thing. I just know that I did what had to be done. If there is any doubt about Dorian being guilty, then by law, civil and moral law, she has to be given every benefit of the doubt, right? As strange as it feels to be saying it, I had to.
Had to what?
Are you all right? Your head?
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not. Your hand is so hot.
I'm fine.
If you're fine...
I'm just fighting off a cold.
You have a fever. Are you ill?
Dad, can I ask you a favor?
Why not?
You're still taking me to the rodeo and fairgrounds tonight, right?
I promised you I would.
Well, can Luna come too?
Al, sugar, that's not fair.
It's just for tonight, Dad. One night. Why can't we just be together for one night?
Oh, boy. Al, could you do me a favor? Could you go make sure that you tied your horse up real tight and make sure he's got plenty of water?
When I come back, will you give me an answer?
Al, you go on out there and you take care of that pony, all right? And we'll be right here, okay? Did you want to say something?
4th of July. I remember the first one we spent together.
Back at Landview Country Club party.
Outside on the terrace. Beautiful night. Lots of stars. perfect.
You're perfect. Blair was still after you.
Blair was married to Asa by then.
Didn't stop her.
Stop me. Blair was the past, and we were toasting the future. Our future.
Hi, handsome. You waiting for somebody?
I remember that night.
Luna, I was waiting for you.
I'll always remember that night.
Listen, could you do us a favor, me now? And just put everything aside. I mean, just for tonight. Just for his sake.
Could
and the two of us take him to the fair. Just the three of us together.
Could you do us a favor? Could you put Blair aside for tonight? Just tonight. For all of us.
Plans? I don't have any plans. I don't even know what you're talking about, Cord.
Sure you do, Blair. You know, your plans? Your big plan to get Max away from Luna and using his gambling addiction to do it. Your big plan to make Max think there was something going on between me and Luna so that you can get even closer. Your even bigger plan to have me take Luna all the way back to Landview so you could have Max all to yourself. That plan, you remember that?
It's totally ridiculous.
Well, there's been a big change in those plans. Because Max and Luna are together right now. And the longer they're together, the closer they're gonna get. And that's what you're afraid of, isn't it?
That is not true. Look, Max is the one that is fed up here. He's fed up with your preaching and Luna's preaching. And the two of you taking sides against him all the time. In fact, you know, you might even be right. Maybe you two are lovers.
That is so typical.
What?
You thinking that everybody else in the whole world is just as slimy and just as rotten to the core as you are.
Rotten? How rotten am I, Cord? Come on, what is this really about here? How rotten was I in Java? Remember? Oh, no, you didn't think I was so rotten then, did you?
Not in a million years, baby. Not in a million years will you gonna even understand what a soul as pure and as deep as Luna's is like.
Saint Luna, is that it? The heart of the ages?
Well, you are not gonna help Max break that heart any longer. Not if there's anything I can do about it. And I can't.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, and you know I can. Now you get your little tail out of the room and you pack your bag, or I'm gonna do it.
I'm fine, Larry. I'm fine. How about yourself? Overworked, I'll bet.
Oh, yeah, always.
Oh, with that flu epidemic down at the hospital. I hear it's pretty bad.
Well, it's bad enough.
Look, is this a new strain of the flu? Or is it something really bizarre, like Legionnaire's disease?
God forbid.
There's 3 people dead, Larry.
4. Just as I was leaving the hospital. Look, Clint, I wish I had something definite to tell you, but I don't.
Well, right now I'll settle for theories.
Well, we're doing everything we can. You know that. I wish there was something concrete. And, you know, right now, I'm not even the person you should be talking to about this.
Why not? Larry.
Look, if I were the editor of a newspaper and if I had a lot of questions, I would make an appointment to see the director of the hospital. She's new. Her name's Grace Atherton.
Atherton. Thanks, Larry. I'll just do that.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, I'll be fine. And I'll catch up to you later.
But I'm taking you home early, understand?
Promise to tuck me in.
Only if you're very good.
I'll be good.
Sloan!
Oh, Larry. No, you're right. I just don't feel myself.
All right, steady on now.
Though,
Right here.
I think I'll say goodnight to Vicky and drive myself.
I just don't think so. I'm on the way back to the hospital. I'll drop you off at your house myself. I'll get a message to Vicky, so let's go. Right now, no arguments.
So we are going to take our time about deciding whether or not David's claims are true, okay? There's absolutely no rush.
But is he?
His claims could be true, yeah.
And if they are?
Well, if they are, I mean, if he really is the son of Irene and your grandfather, then he deserves our acceptance, doesn't he? Just the same as Tina did when she became part of the family.
Irene talked a lot about you.
She did?
In the 2 short meetings I had with her, I was jealous.
Of me?
Oh, yeah. You were flawless. You were the perfect child. You were beautiful and funny. And...
I still am.
Yes, you certainly are. And that's another thing she talked about. She always talked about your smile. And that hair. She said something about the color of your hair on a day in the mountains. It had rained every day of your vacation, and finally when the sun came out, you guys went for a drive in the Sierras, and you were up in this field full of flowers, and you took a dog with you.
Nomi.
Right.
Nomi.
And you were running through this field of flowers, and you were singing, "You are my sunshine to know me." And that's the day that Mom started calling you Sunshine. Tina?
Sunshine. I haven't heard that in so long.
Everybody, gather around. It's our party. Time for toast.
Everybody gather round.
A toast. One sip. You got me? To Alex and me, in honor of our engagement.
And in honor of all of you, my new family.
But most of all, in honor of this day. And listen up, kids. Do not forget what this day means to this country, the greatest damn country of all. To America, to the Buchanans. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America!
Look at it! Fireworks! Look at them! Look at the yellow spotted one! Whoa! Oh, that one! Please say us, Luna. Come on, Dad. Tell her.
Hey, talking roller coaster, 4th of July, fireworks, rodeo. I don't know about you, but I can't say no to 'em. Don't break the kid's heart, Luna. Say yes.
All right.
Yes!
Well, how about me and you walk on over to the fairgrounds together? How does that sound?
What about Dad?
Well, somebody's got to ride Sam back, so, or you two could ride him back and I can just meet y'all there. Is that all right?
How about we all take Sam back, then we can all go to the fireworks. Now that we're finally together, let's stay together.
Hold on.
Just leave me in charge. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Trust him?
Yeah, just trust him.
I got to get through. You're the manager, aren't you? Just cut through the line. No, I tell you what, you go to her door and you knock and you say, Luna, you've got some... Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
time to go.
I'm not going anywhere with you, Court. I'm staying right here. Max is due back any minute. We're gonna go to the fair. We're gonna go to the rodeo tonight.
I don't think so.
Look, I know. So.
Max, Luna, and Al are together. And I plan for them to stay that way. And you know something? You're gonna help me do it.
No. No. You're out of your mind.
Yeah, maybe so. But crazy or not, you are not going to the fairgrounds tonight. You're not going anywhere near them. Do you understand me?
Really?
Yeah, really. In fact, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be spending some quality time with me.
Now I know you're completely insane. Because I'm not leaving this room unless somebody carries me out.
I don't mind doing requests.
Cord, I swear, you don't touch me. Stay away from me, Cord. I mean it. That Cord, leave me. No!
You want it this way?
No, Cord, no! Cord, let me down! Cord! Let me down! Cord, I mean it! I mean it! I'm gonna fight you all the way! Let me down, Cord! I mean it!
Look at the red one!
Whoa.
Look at the sparks!
You know, we spend our lives looking for happiness. And the trick is to know when it's real. And once we've found it, to hang on to it no matter what. And try to make it last. So to Paul and Alex, their future and their happiness.
Thank you, Clint.
And I would like to make a toast to my new family. I'm hoping to earn my place in it in time. And I'm honored to have the chance. To the Buchanans.
Grandpa, come on! Everybody, come on! You're missing the fireworks. That's the best part.
I'm coming.
We're coming.
Bo, aren't you going to,
No, I've got an antique bathtub at home. It's full of bubbles, and hopefully Nora's already in there waiting for me. So why watch fireworks when you can make them yourself?
I guess I better be getting back.
Yeah, back to your family. You will. But first, a quick toast. Excuse me. Here's to you, Tina. You're certainly angel enough to make anybody want to be part of your family. You've been very kind and welcoming to me. Thanks for that.
I don't know how welcoming I've been or how I'll be. And I don't necessarily know if...
Hey, I can always hope. Here's to hope.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Sunshine.
Mamma mia, check this out. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Vicky. Happy Independence Day.